What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Attack on Titan. It is here, the mid-season finale, episode 16. In the last episode, we finally found out the plan. And the plan is to completely eradicate the Titans. Now, it's funny because initially I was like, I can't imagine Eren actually going for this. But of course, Eren doesn't have much time left anyway, and neither does Zeke. So they obviously want to feel like what they have done has meant something, that they've actually contributed in some way, that the future can be better. And I really agree with this plan about getting rid of all the Titans because they have caused nothing but just problems. And it's not really through any fault of their own. I suppose the people from the future, they weren't doing anything that the people in the past did. They were just reliving all of this and just carrying it on, unfortunately. And it feels like things really need to come to an end. But where does this leave my favorite characters? Well, I don't know. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch the Patreon style version of my videos, you have to head on over to my website, suzylu.co.uk, and become a VIP member. VIPs will from now on always be 1 week ahead of YouTube, and my next series is My Hero Academia Season 3, which is awesome. So far, so good. We have One Punch Man coming very soon as well, and of course, we are finishing up Sword Art Online War of Underworld, which is awesome, by the way. Don't let that series slip by you. It is so good. But before we get into today's video, I am proud to say that this video today is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of classes to choose from. So if there's something you have in mind that you wanted to learn or brush up on, this is the perfect site for you. Last month, I started brushing up on my editing skills because I was swapping from Sony Vegas to Premiere Pro. And I'm finding that as the month has gone on, there's even more courses for me to watch in regards to Premiere. So I like to think that I'm a bit of an expert on it now. And another one that I am watching at the moment, which is a lifesaver, is Adobe Photoshop Essentials. If you have Photoshop, you'll know how tricky it can be sometimes just to do the basic of things. So having courses on Skillshare that break down even the basics is really amazing. And of course, there is no ads on Skillshare, so you will never be interrupted while you are learning. I find myself quite often going through the discussions section under the videos that I am watching as well. So if I get stuck at all, there's always a really friendly community to help me out. And as I say, I find myself getting stuck quite often in regards to Photoshop. So it's just really nice to be able to have people to communicate with on the site. So if you are interested in signing up to Skillshare, there is a link at the top of the description of this video. Skillshare is of course $10 a month, but the first 1,000 who click the link in the description will get a free trial. You have to be fast because the same as last month, that was gone super fast. So please, if you are interested in Skillshare, make sure you click the link in the description. As always, let me know in the comments what you are watching on Skillshare, what courses you would recommend that I could check out. And with that being said, let's get into today's video.
What the? What was that? Thunder, maybe?
A thunder spear. But why?
Oh, Levi! I hope Levi's okay. Ah, ASMR rain. I love it. Oh, Christ. Is he dead or is he just gonna regen? Levi said he was regenning.
It's so quiet. Am I dying?
Ooh! He's gonna get eaten! Oh my god! Where's Levi? Oh. Ah! This brings a whole new meaning to get in my belly. Why? Why wouldn't you just eat him? Does Eren have control over that Titan? And he's told him to go and get Zeke? Because we did see Zeke being held by 3 Titans. So I think that Titan is just there to help. Oh my gosh. What is going to go down in this episode here today? I'm not ready.
The day will soon come when we sit at the same table once again. Has it not happened exactly as I said it would, Commander Pixis? Please let me thank you for taking such swift action. Not only have you forbidden your troops from resisting us, but in accordance with our demands, you've also assembled every soldier you have right here in Shiganshina.
Please forgive me, Commander Pixis. My son drank the wine too. I'm doing this to protect him.
When did you first betray us?
You've no obligation to answer that.
I'm sorry.
I just can't see, like, that's the thing. I agree with wanting to get rid of all the Titans, but I also know and love all these characters too. It's hard.
There's much to be learned from our enemies.
Including how to make more, I see.
We offered to stand beside you as allies, and you responded by having us imprisoned.
That may be, but since it turns out that the guests we refused to trust were serving us tainted wine all along...
Well, that's it. Can you really blame us? You had an ulterior motive the entire time.
I'd imagine that if you put your faith in us and Zeke from the start, the world could have already been saved by now.
Well, how are we supposed to know that we could trust you? These things take time.
Do you think you could bust us out of here by turning Titan?
Afraid not. I'd blow up half the town if I tried. The Colossal Titan is powerful, but it's far from precise. Unlike Eren's Titan.
So, how did Eren end up beating you to a pulp, Armin? I think it's about time you told us.
What do you mean? Eren's always been a bit stronger than Armin.
Wait, what do you mean he was hurting her? What did he say?
Well, he...
Stop. It's fine.
No, it isn't fine. Seriously, tell me what he said to you.
May as well just let it go, Jean. We already knew that he turned into an absolute piece of shit. But now he's lost his mind so completely that he went out of his way to hurt the 2 people he used to care about most.
Assuming that he hasn't just lost it, I don't see him doing that without having some kind of reason. I wonder.
That's funny that Jean's the one that's actually maybe giving him the benefit of the doubt.
It's always an honor to see you. It pains me that our reunion must take place across these bars.
No way.
You're on their side too? Let us out!
Seems like more than you have the right to ask for, considering how you guys kept me as a prisoner.
You told us so many times that you were in the dark.
Eldia is yours, as is the Founding Titan. Now, you can crush Marley and avenge your homelands. That's it, right? The real reason that you volunteers came to this island?
We brought your country out of the past. When we got here, this island was downright primitive.
Huh? But you were really just setting it up for yourselves, right?
I don't think it was primitive. We were trying to survive. We weren't horrible like you were.
Did you seriously betray us just so that Yelena would make you one of her lackeys? You little rat.
Are you stupid? I didn't take the side of these devils. You did. You're the real traitor.
Say what?
You fell for some filth-blooded potato-grubbing devil just because she liked your food.
Oh, I wouldn't be saying that about Sasha.
Night was sickening. Can't believe I was stupid enough to think that you'd get a grip once that bitch died.
What did you just call her?
I'll make it easy to understand. That spawn of the devil whore deserved it.
Whoa!
I apologize for his rudeness. This island no longer has any need for those who would curse you as devils.
They're all vicious devils. So why haven't they killed me yet?
Because maybe you're wrong, Gabby. But if you carry on, Gabby, you're gonna die.
If you're hoping to save Falco, you'll help me.
Help you? How?
You'll put out a distress call on the radio to lure out any spies who've infiltrated the walls.
Don't move.
Gabi, stay quiet.
Oh my god, she's here!
Now then, just to be doubly sure, it's Aaron Yeager. Correct?
Oh, this is all gonna get so freaking messy right now. Oh man.
Gabi.
Why are you hesitating, Gabby? Oh, she's changing!
Aaron, move your hands from your pockets.
And what'll you do if I don't?
I'll fire this pistol, and then you'll be dead, brains on the floor. Ever seen that? You won't have time to transform.
You aren't gonna shoot. Because you weren't given permission to kill the Founding Titan. You've been told to retrieve it, no matter what. But in order to do that, you'd need to get me to stay still while you transformed into a Titan and ate me alive. That right?
What do I do?
Oh, he's so cocky now.
Yeah, you're right. I won't shoot you. And it doesn't look like I'm likely to get a chance to eat you either. So that's that.
Seriously?
You found my Titan's footprints from when I first snuck onto the island, right? I still think I did all right. This was a hell of a time to try and infiltrate your military without getting thrown in jail. But I actually have another reason not to shoot you. If you can use the Founding Titan's power, then you have the strength to defeat Marley, don't you? You made the world your enemy. You wouldn't have done that unless you knew you had a chance of winning, right?
I don't think we intentionally made the world our enemy, though. It just kind of happened.
Subscribe. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe.
He got the treatment he needed and survived. But knowing that my term will be over soon, he's been inconsolable. Before I die and leave him on his own, I want to show him that Eldia has a bright future. And for that to happen, Marley's great empire needs to be crushed. There's nothing I won't do toward that end. So long as we can slaughter all the Marleyans, I'll help you however I can.
Isn't it nuts, though, that suddenly we're all just going against the Marleyans now? Oh, Gabby's gonna be so confused.
Are we Marleyan or Eldian? Which one comes first?
We're Marleyans first. Honorary Marleyans.
Not so. Above all else, we're subjects of Ymir. That's one truth which we can never escape. No matter what we call ourselves, we're a people who can turn or be turned into Titans. But as both of us saw at Fort Slava, the power of Titans is on its way out as we speak. Once it becomes obsolete, the Marleyans will have no use for us. They'll slaughter us without a second thought. It doesn't matter how hard we work to try and prove that we're good Eldians. They will put us down like animals before they ever set us free.
Can you imagine what a mindfuck this is for Gabby right now? Everything she's known is not so.
If you take me up to the roof of this building, I can point them out for you.
Fine.
They'll change our bodies so we stop having children?
Correct. That is the heart of Zeke's euthanization plan. Once the Founder's power has done all its work, all suffering related to Titans will slowly come to an end. You'll fade away, peacefully. As long as your people retain control of the Founder, whilst ensuring that the royal bloodline doesn't die out. Fortunately, it seems Queen Astoria has already been blessed with an heir. So assuming her child lives a long life, you just need to pass on the Founder every 13 years.
You talk as if that's an absolute certainty, but it isn't.
Well, that's it. Jean's kind of making sense here. It's like, we don't know if this could actually work or not.
There isn't a nation in it that doesn't have its share of troubles. If there's one thing that is certain, it's that this era of tears and bloodshed is almost over. The Age of Titans will soon be put to an end by Zeke and Aaron.
But do you honestly think that everybody's gonna want to go for this as well? Where it's like, you don't get to have kids. I don't feel like everyone's gonna go for it. Armin?
Is something the matter?
No, but to think that your cause was so noble. It just touched my heart.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm so glad that you're able to understand.
Bad news, Yelena! We need you to come quick, please! We're being invaded!
Well, it's like, yeah, it's noble, but the way that you've gone about it, is still really difficult to process. After everything, you know, it was such a noble cause.
So is it safe to say that you've decided to let us defect to your side?
If you actually give up the other infiltrators. Until you do, I'm keeping you cuffed to the kid. All I heard was that the dosed wine got in his mouth somehow.
Did it happen when I...
What's wrong?
This is completely my fault. Again.
I see now. You took over the military by way of Zeke's spinal fluid. Do you have any idea why he possesses such a unique ability?
None at all. I don't suppose you would know.
Of course not. Only one person knows, and that's Zeke himself.
And we don't even know if Zeke's still with us right about now.
Hey there. Why'd you go and shave your beard? I thought it suited you.
Aaron, that woman is exceedingly dangerous. It isn't safe to trust her.
I know. And I don't trust her any more than she trusts me.
I feel like something is about to kick off here, and it sucks because this is the last episode for God knows how long.
Where's Zeke?
You'll find that out soon enough. Now show me, where is the enemy?
They're right in front of you.
Right there.
Oh, God. Oh! Oh! Oh, this sucks that it's gonna end like this. It sucks. I hate cliffhangers.
What the hell? I think it's beginning. The Titans have started to move.
Yeah, you think?
Gabi, you really thought I'd sell out my comrades? Well, you said if we kept fighting for Marley, we'd end up getting put down.
Look up there. I don't trust Marley one bit. Having said that, I trust the comrades who fought at my side completely.
Oh God, here comes the invasion! Oh!
Pekin Galliard tracked him down and forced him out into the open. The Founder is here.
Oh, Reiner is so ready.
I want that bastard dead!
Bring it on, then. Reiner!
Oh, that sucks, you guys. It actually sucks that the last two episodes were so info dump, and I wished that they were like blasting with action, you know? So obviously Zeke's been taken. Levi was in a blast. We didn't see what happened with that. And now I'm just so sad that I have to wait so long. So there's nothing at the end of it either. I don't think. Let's see. Nope. Ah, it sucks. It really sucks. Because that's the thing. Like, this show has been great. Don't get me wrong. It's been one of the hardest shows that I've had to react to. The fandom has been meh, to be honest. The people that I have spoken to have been really nice, and like if I miss something, they've been really helpful and whatever. But like, it feels like the rest of the fandom online, they're so divided in their opinions, and people can't seem to handle other people's opinions nowadays as it is. Or if you see something wrong or anything like that, they just get really like angry and like whatever. But it's a shame. It's a shame because I feel like up until the end of season 3, this show was awesome. Season 4 so far has not been my favorite season. It's just been okay, but I think it's because they didn't explain enough in the earlier seasons. So now that we're here on the final one, they have to info dump everything because we're coming towards the end. And for me personally, that doesn't make a good reaction show, because then it becomes less about your reaction, your like knee-jerk reaction, and it becomes more about like analyzing and over-analyzing, and I'm not really into that. Like, I watch some shows like that in my own time, but I'll be sitting with Stijo and we can just kind of pause it and like go over sections, whereas I don't really have that option with Attack on Titan. I have to kind of go and watch it again by myself or look up fandom websites and things like that. So yeah, the last 2 episodes were just, yeah, okay, they were fine, but they weren't as action-packed as I was hoping for, I guess. Nice cliffhanger at the end there, but while I understand Zeke's plan now, it seems like we're gonna have another war on our hands, and the Marleyans have finally arrived. Poor Gabby though, like, she's so caught in the middle of everything, and she's so young to really understand deception and people lying to her or things like that, and it's a shame on her. She's been through so much already. So I will be back with Attack on Titan when the dub for the rest of season 4 drops, whenever that may be. I am moving on to a much more light-hearted show. Thank you. My Hero Academia. I hope you guys are excited for that. And then we will also be moving on to One Punch Man as well. So my thoughts on Attack on Titan. The first 3 seasons were good. Season 4, it's okay. It's not my favorite thing that I've watched. I wouldn't go as far to say it's a masterpiece or anything like that. I love some of the characters, like I love Levi and I love Jean. But, you know, some shows are not for everyone, and that is totally okay. Some people don't like Demon Slayer, some people don't like Sword Art. I personally love those shows. And some people absolutely adore Attack on Titan, and for me, it's just okay. It was okay. It lost traction quite early on. The end of season 3 was awesome, but season 4 was just okay. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've got a ton of Resident Evil 8 coming after this, and then we'll be taking like a week break from the reaction. So if you want the anime reactions, it's going to be over on my website while I focus on getting some games finished up. But yeah, I will catch you all in My Hero Academia. Bye.